Microjig, maker of the gripper. Work safer, work smarter.
In order to get the shelves to fit in the bookcase, I need to notch out the corners so that they can fit around the corner posts. And I'm going to cut those out of the bandsaw. I need to make one more notch in the very back of the shelves to fit around the rear panel divider. Before I round over the edges of the shelves on the very front, I'm just going to clean up the very front of the shelves with a block plane just to get rid of any mill marks that might be present. I'm going to get the top for the bookcase from two pieces of cherry that are going to be joined on center. Now before I can cut those pieces of cherry to rough width, I need to get a nice straight edge on one side, and I'll do that at the joiner. Here's a problem that's probably haunted man since the beginning of time, and that's trying to joint a board that's wider than the capacity of your joiner. Now what I plan on doing is trying to remove as much as I can at the joiner, and then I'll finish it up with a hand plane. So what these pencil lines tell me is that the joiner hit a little bit at the front of the board and then a little bit at the end of the board. So the board has a little bit of a bow to it, and that's not a big deal. We'll straighten that out. So what I need to do next is get this little bit of overhang that we couldn't get at the joiner. I'm going to get that with a hand plane. Then we'll take it over to the joiner for a second pass. I'm going to get the overhang nice and flush to the jointed face by using a hand plane again. And the trick here is to reference the hand plane off of the freshly face jointed portion of the lumber. And yes, I know there are other ways to do this, and one way involves using a specialized sled and your planer, but come on, this is a great opportunity to use your homemade hand plane. I've got both halves that are going to make up the top of the bookcase, nice and flat and plain to thickness. But before I glue these puppies together, I'm going to get a nice straight edge at the joiner. I've got the top out of the clamps, and I'm just going to give it a few passes at the drum sander. I'm going to make a couple biscuit slots on the inside of the rails to receive the tops with these metal tabletop hold-down fasteners. I finished the bookcase with a mixture of boiled linseed oil, varnish, and mineral spirits in equal parts. So when you're done watching this video, I hope you guys will consider subscribing if you're not already.